Hey everyone, Ben here and welcome to Motivation to Invest. Charlie Munger is a legendary investor. He's a multi-billionaire with a net worth of over $2.2 billion. But he's also the legendary investor Warren Buffett's right-hand man at Berkshire Hathaway as the vice chairman. He's the guy that taught Warren Buffett the value of investing into exceptional companies at fair prices rather than just investing into the really cheap and downtrodden stocks. So in this video I'm going to reveal the top 5 stocks in Charlie Munger's extremely focused portfolio. So before we hop right in, guys, feel free to join the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on if you do like these investing tips and exclusive stock market picks. And if you do appreciate all the value in this video, feel free to give it an early thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. And remember, guys, if you do want to access our VIP membership group or our ultimate investing strategy course in order to become financially free and actually learn what the greats of investing have learned over the past few decades, then check out that first link in the description below. And with that being said, let's dive in. So right here then, guys, so Charlie Munger actually does the asset management for the Daily Journal newspaper. So the assets under management of Charlie Munger is around $197 million. Now that's quite a small portfolio for somebody like Charlie Munger, who's used to managing billions upon billions of dollars. But in a way, that's a really good thing for us as retail investors because it means he might be investing into more companies that we could invest into also. So hopping into stock number 1, of which he's recently been buying, and that is Alibaba, ticker symbol BABA. Now, Charlie Munger paid an average price of $245 per share. And this is the special thing about Alibaba. It's now trading at $214 per share. So it's trading 12% lower than when Charlie Munger was buying the stock. So that means Alibaba could still be seriously undervalued. Hopping into the share price here, we can see Alibaba's had some trouble in China. So this is the global e-commerce player in China. They own Alibaba.com, they own Tmall, they own Alibaba Cloud, the cloud computing part of the business, founded by the legendary Jack Ma, exceptional company overall. So hopping in right here, the share price. So the company has faced a lot of issues at the moment. Ant Financial, a company that Alibaba's heavily invested into, tried to go public and then that was suspended. They had an issue with the Chinese government. Jack Ma went missing. That's a rough overview of what went on with Alibaba. Long story short, the share price has slid down by 32%. So this could be a potential buying opportunity. Most people, when they see stocks sliding, they think it's a dangerous thing. They think it's risky. But in fact, it's actually less risky as a stock's cheaper, as long as you understand the reasons why the stock has fallen. The market cap for this company is around $500 billion. So it is a beast of a company. But this company's still growing extremely fast, which I'm going to get into right now. So hopping in right here, a few brief points about the company. So the company also has a high return on capital of around 18%. Now, Charlie Munger has a rule. He looks for companies with greater than 12 to 15% return on capital. So Alibaba ticks that box. Insiders own 3.4% of the company. It's backed by Bailey Gifford, a great investing firm. Backed by SoftBank Technology, which owns 23% of the company. It's backed by Charlie Munger, Manish Prabhai, Ray Dalio, a billionaire Ray Dalio, and many, many more. The company has grown the last period around 40%, so 35% is pretty reasonable. 25% over the next 2 to 5 years, which is a fantastic growth rate for such a large company. Hopping into my valuation, I get a fair value of the stock of $189 per share. The stock's currently trading around $211. But I have looked at another discounted cash flow, and that says the stock is worth around $300 per share. So it is looking like the stock could be trading below its fair value right now. So that's Alibaba, first stock that Charlie Munger has been buying. And Alibaba makes up just under 20% of Charlie Munger's entire portfolio. So you can see he runs an extremely focused portfolio. Okay, stock number 2 is Bank of America Corp, and the ticker symbol BAC. Now, this stock makes up around 45% of Charlie Munger's entire portfolio. Year-to-date change, the stock is up 33%. So hopping in right here, you see the share price here for Bank of America. The stock fell off a cliff, of course, during the whole pandemic. They also had a nightmare during, of course, the global financial crisis. But since then, the stock has actually increased a lot in value. So the stock's up 500% since 2011. If we look at 2020, the stock's up 100% since 2020. So great returns there for Charlie Munger. Dividend yield, 1.79%. Market cap, $344 billion. So Bank of America, of course, is an American multinational investment bank. Hopping into the juicy financials, so the revenue is approximately $85 billion this company brings in at the moment. It's more of a value dividend play, I would say. If we look at the PE ratio, it's trading at PE ratio of 12, which is quite good. Price sales of 3.4. According to Stockopedia, which is the platform I use to analyze stocks, it's a turnaround stock. And there is a 25% discount link below, guys, in the description if you do want to check out the Stockopedia platform and take advantage of all their stock research and screens. And if you are finding value so far in this video, guys, remember, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, just like Tom Cruise is doing here, Arnold, and the rest of the old movie star team. Right, stock number 3, which Charlie Munger has been buying, is Wells Fargo & Co. with the ticker symbol WFC. So this stock makes up approximately 31% of Charlie Munger's portfolio. So extremely focused portfolio. It just really does shock me because you hear a lot about diversification these days. Charlie Munger thinks you only need 5 well-diversified great companies. So as you can see here, hopping in from July 2020, the stock is up 75%. So major gains. Even these giant stocks, you can still get major gains.
Stocks only go up.
Market cap $181 billion. Dividend yield 0.91%. So that's Wells Fargo. Hopping into the numbers here. It's got a stock rank on Stockopedia of 83, so that's exceptional. Revenues around $72 billion, exceptional again. P ratio of 11, price sales of 2.46, and that is Wells Fargo. Okay, on to stock number 4 is US Bancorp with the ticker symbol USB. And this is a smaller stock in Charlie Munger's portfolio, makes up just 3.93% of his portfolio. Hopping in right here, again with the share price, something's happened since July because the stock's up also 60%. Now, there has been a bit of a pullback now, down 7%. Dividend yields, again, fantastic, 2.99% dividend yield. Market cap, $83 billion. This is another bank holding company. Hopping into the numbers here, companies bringing in around $22 billion in revenue each and every year. Return on capital, 1.4%, which is very low, to be honest. It qualifies for the best dividend screen for income investing. So this is a great one if you do want that passive income from your stock portfolio. P ratio 12.3, stock rank of 86. And finally, stock number 5 in Charlie Munger's portfolio is Posco. So ticker symbol PKX. And this is a steel company based, I believe, in South Korea. Let me hop in here. Yeah, it's based in South Korea. It has an output of 42 million metric tons of crude steel in 2015, making it the world's 4th largest steelmaker by this measure. In 2010, it was the world's largest steel manufacturing company by market value. Now, the interesting thing I do love about Charlie Munger's investing style is it's so simple. I bet when he was looking at this company, he's analyzed it, he said, okay, everybody needs steel. We need steel for construction. And if he can buy a company which is the world's largest steelmaker at a discount at a fair value, then of course it's a fantastic company to be in. And I'm assuming the company also has some sort of competitive advantage and moat, which is what Charlie Munger looks for. I can see it is founder-led also, which is the main criteria I look for when investing into any company. Year to date, the stock's up 100% again. Fantastic dividend again, 2.71%. And you're also getting exposure to the thriving economy, which is South Korea. I just love international stocks sometimes. The revenues, the growth, it's just exceptional. So as you can see here, diving into the valuation of the company, P ratio of just 8. So 8 times the company's earnings, price to sales of just 0.4. PEG ratio, which is a price to earnings growth ratio, anything less than 1's exceptional, 0.4. So exceptional again. Qualifies for Benjamin Graham Defensive Investor Screen. So this is a great one for the defensive investor. Stock rank, wait for it guys, 99. So it looks like Charlie Munger at 97 years old has still got it when it comes to picking stocks. Quick review. We've got Alibaba makes up 20%. Wells Fargo makes up 30%. Bank of America 45%. We've got the Posco company 1% and US Bancorp 4%. So that's Charlie Munger's entire portfolio. Extremely simple portfolio. The stock he's been buying recently is Alibaba, which does seem to be trading below its fair value right now. His other stocks in his portfolio, I'm not really a big fan of financial stocks because they're quite actually difficult to value. They get involved in risky investment banking, but I am very interested in the steel company, which Charlie Munger owns. Only around 1% of his portfolio, but I guess this has some sort of competitive advantage. South Korea, which is a fantastic place to invest into. But I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys. What do you think of the top 5 stocks Charlie Munger has in his portfolio? Comment below your thoughts. So do you want to become financially free, and do you want to learn the financial education, the investing education, which you will not get taught in school? If that sounds like something you could be interested in, feel free to check out that first link in the description below to find out more about our Ultimate Investing Strategy course, where I've actually studied all the billionaire investors all over the world and combined their investing strategies with my own personal investing experience in order to create this Ultimate Investing Strategy course. And there's also the VIP membership group, which is a lot more cost effective. That's like the price of a coffee. And there you can get access to my buy and sell signals and also my entire stock portfolio. So details for that are on the second link in the description. Details for the investing course, first link in the description below. And I will also leave a discount coupon code down there, but that's only valid for the next 24 hours. So if stepping up your investing game is something you are interested in, then now is the perfect time to do it. With that being said, I hope you guys all have an incredible day, and I'll see you in my next video. Invest safe.